Music to my ears. Okay, so here's where we are. Okay, 2 shuttles. This one is a rover, and these guys are tanks, fueling tanks to be able to fuel up that shuttle and this shuttle so they can get back home. Okay, so that's actually what I'm going to work on now, because I'm really not sure if it'll be enough for them to go. Okay, so first thing I want to do here is make sure the brakes are on. Yes. Open the bay. Okay, good. It's a little up. That's fine. First thing I want to do is to separate here. Decouple node. Okay. Okay. Okay, now it actually has wheels, and it has a little probe core. I'm actually able to get it. Oh crap. Will you look at that? Of all the things, the antenna's keeping it from getting out. And we have no electricity now. You just use it all up. Ah! Well, there is a reason why I wanted to do this. Hello, passing wind, and welcome to the Flying Penguins. I ran into my first problem already. The antenna is just high enough that it can't get out. And the second problem is that I just ran out of it had minimal battery, so it kind of ran out of that also. And that's very interesting because the electric charge on those guys is low. First off, let me do this. Okay. Oops. So we will be going for sunlight eventually, or hopefully we'll be showing up, but not for a little while. So I'm putting as much electricity into here as possible so I can lock it. Okay. Oops, that doesn't have that much left. Okay, good. Lock that. Alright, that'll get that one full. Ah, excuse me. Hello, Cheesecake. Welcome to the Flying Penguins. Been a few days since I saw you, and I'm still waiting on a couple of things to be fixed with the B9 part module thing. So we'll just have to wait a bit for that. Okay, so that is locked that. Thank you. So we got a big problem here. Not a little problem. The big problem is that well, besides the fact, the little problems that we ran out of electricity. I call it little because I'm hoping that when we get a little bit of sunlight and we'll be able to recharge. Okay. The big problem is this. That it can't get out because the antenna is just a tad too tall, and I don't have a wrench, I believe. No inventory. No. I didn't bother bringing up any parts. So guess what I'm gonna have to do? I'm gonna have to bring another vessel up. Okay, and it's gonna have to have. Let's see. I'm gonna have to put on, obviously, an engineer with an electric screwdriver, battery, some way of generating electricity. That may be an RTG or a fuel cell. I prefer an RTG, and that should do it. But until then, we're kind of stuck. Okay. I mean, I could. I mean, I don't know if it's going to do anything, but I'm just going to drop the rear landing gear. Well, it's certainly interesting. And we got out. Look at that. Okay, put the brake on there. Well, it's not going to go anywhere, I hope. It seems to be coming to a stop. Okay, we'll let it go for right now. Okay, so that actually shows me how I can get out. Now this guy happens to have full electric charge, almost. Okay, so let me do that, get him out, and if nothing else, I can go and keep him from rolling away. Okay. Decouple node. One. There we are. Break off. Okay. We doing an EC? Well, whoops. Okay. Toggle the landing gear again. Yeah, it's not the best way to get it out. I'm kind of asking the Kraken to do something, but it works. I gotta keep my eye on the EC there. And why is it not going straight? Almost as this one's going backwards. One of these. Let me do this. Turn off the motor here. Motor lock. Over here we'll motor lock that. Either way, it was backwards. What? Whoa. Okay. I have no idea why Automod didn't like that. Well, as you see, by doing the back gear, I did. The front gear probably would have done the same thing. Okay. As it is, I don't have to worry about it. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to loop around and try to dock the two of them together. Oh, that didn't work. Whoops. Ah, crap. And I just ran out of electric charge on one of them. Oh wait, you're telling me I can't unlock the EC because it... This kind of sucks. But both of them are out now. I can't... I got a catch-22 situation here. I have EC. I can't do anything with it. Well, maybe I can do this. And nope, can't do that. Joy o bliss. Where's it going to go anyway? It's going to go over there. Ah, it's going 8 meters per second. Let's see where it goes. I'm hoping it'll slow down and kind of go back and forth. Yeah, I got that. It's, you know, I locked it on purpose, but so really what I have to do in order to unlock the battery, I gotta get more EC into it, or it has to hopefully get some sunlight, which isn't going to happen for a while because we're here. Basically, we have to go halfway, half a lunar day to get it. Yeah, well, that's what I'm kind of watching. Oh, God. I am perfectly willing to revert this to the beginning of this evening. I want to see what happens. So he is slowing down. That's slowing down also. Down to 7. We're slowing down finally. I could always time warp and just, that'll stop it. Hello, Super Cheese. You getting flame starters? I see. Let me check my system. Hold on a second. That's happening on my streaming computer. Oh, that's why. All right, it should be better now. Cannot switch vessels while moving. I've been switching. How was I able to switch before? Maybe we're too far away from it now. Well, the good news is that it's going to, it's not going to flip, it's not going to go over the edge. Cannot warp faster than 1x while moving over terrain. Great. Now, or, hold on a second. And why is it moving when I have brakes on? Oh. That's why. All right. So I think that what I'm going to do is actually do nothing right now. What I'm going to do is bring up the third mission. So I'll get all 3 shuttles there. That'll actually be a nice sight, except for that. Although, do I have self-destruct installed? I don't have TAC self-destruct installed, do I? I have destruction effects. Let's add that. Okay. So we're fine here. I'm going to go back. I'm actually going to restart the game because I added TAC self-destruct, and what that means is that I'll be able to bring up some self-destruct charges attachment to here and blow this up and get it out of the way. Okay. Let's see. Hold on a second. I just realized that my Kerbal engineer is not doing a really good job there. I need to fix it. Kerbal engineer. Show engineer. We want to edit, not that one. HUD 1 edit. There we go. HUD 2 edit. Okay. Great. Might as well try it. F5. Quick save. What time is it? 6:51 p.m. 6:51 p.m. For lack of anything else. Okay. Now this guy doesn't have a huge amount of EC. It has a decent amount. Give it that. Are we getting any charge here? Nope. No flow. Okay, so let me close these guys for now. Subtract all solar. I'll try getting him out and see what happens. Okay. Decouple node. Okay. There we go. Do I have a probe core on it? Should. Nope, I don't. Oh joy. Okay, someone has to go eat EVA. Good. Now, I'm going to do a transfer. That one. Okay. Now let's turn the brake off and let us go out carefully. I'm doing it in little increments because it's not going smoothly. This way, at least I minimize the amount of possibility of damage. I know, it looks like a beached whale. Okay. Getting ready to come out now. Okay, so it's canted a little to the left, which is what's part of what's throwing it off. Okay. So please don't tell me that those antennas are going to be a problem also. They are. And unfortunately, jiggling isn't going to help with this. Oh, maybe not. Let's see what happens here. Okay, we're okay, it looks like. There's just a lot of very laggy because I have so many parts and so many vessels here. J33P guy, first off, welcome to the Flying Penguins. Thank you for coming by. Generally, since I use Linux in a business setting, I go with Red Hat or CentOS. I have used Ubuntu, I have used Arch Linux, and there have been a few others. But when in a business setting, you want something that's going to be around and supported for a very long time. Okay, Red Hat has the longest LTS support of any of the manufacturers out there. And it doesn't hurt that Red Hat was purchased by IBM. Well, I've been using Red Hat ever since more than 20 years. Ah, whoever that is. Oh, J33P guy. Welcome to the Flying Penguins. And thank you for the follow. Let's see what we got here. All right, we're home free. We made it. No, Super Cheese, it's still dealing with the shell of lagginess, as you put it. My first time really using these treads from Kerbal Foundries. And I think what's happening here right now, at least, is just there isn't enough gravity. Let me do this. Let me turn off the first. Let me do this. Okay, so even locked, we're sliding. So we want to turn off the motor lock there. And over here, turn that one off. Motor lock. And turn this one back on. Oh, God. Helps to turn off the brakes. So J33, what version of Linux are you running? I gotta fix that. Don't know why it's not able to do that properly. Now, both of these have these flexible docking ports on there. So it's also the first time I'm using those. There we go. Okay. That wasn't supposed to happen. Well, wasn't that fun? That at least we're docked. Okay. We're doing an electric charge, not too great, but okay. Alright, docked. Great. Alright. Didn't expect that. But, so these are the Flexo-Clampotron docking port. Okay. So, I want to read about that. FLEX, flexible docking. Just read about that for a moment. Just want to make sure I didn't miss anything here. Come on. Flexible docking. Okay. Oh, I need to extend it. Toggle magnets. Port enable staging. Aha. Try this one. Nope, that's just a regular one, isn't it? That's a regular Clampotron. So that's the flexible. Deploy? Ah. Okay. Alright. So we're good here. It's actually going to be interesting. Well, it'll be able to drop down in order to do the docking, but we'll see. Okay. Alright, so we're all set here for now. What I need to do is the next ship, Ivy. Alright. So I need to bring up another fueler for the last ship to come up. Okay. And then over here, what's what we have in terms of delta V? Okay. So this one has, it has a lot more delta V than that. 849 meters per second. That's close enough there. And this one has 662 meters per second of delta V. But this, one of the reasons why, even though this has more tanks, one of the reasons why it is lower is because I had to use the engines in order to trundle my way across 22 miles, the kilometers of the surface. Okay? Oh, Jeep. Yeah. Okay. I'm a little slow. What can I say? What can I say? Okay. The real question is, how much do we have here? Oops. Well, we have 140 EC here. Let's see if I can turn this around and get it back in there to dock over there. Yeah, okay. So motor's free. Oh god, I just did it again. I forgot to unlock the battery. Whimper. Bye. Sayonara. We'll come get you later. Although that's actually going to be interesting given how things are. I could try, I suppose. I do have an engineer here somewhere. Jebediah, Bill, here we go, EVA. Ah. Well, this is fun. Were we in a race? Let's see who goes faster. Further, whichever. Oh, this is... Oh, God. I was afraid that might happen. I just have to wait for Bill to wake up. Probably as soon as we stop. Well, at least I was able to land on it. Kind of. Let's see if I... No, I don't think I can. Let's just follow it around, see where we go. Oops. Here we go again. I don't think I can. I have to at least be able to climb onto it, I think. And I landed on it, but I wasn't able to secure my hold there. So that's why I'm going to try and follow it up until it stops, if we stop first, and try to get on at that point. Come on. See, I landed on it, but couldn't do anything. Didn't even give me the F to climb it. Oh, come on. No, we don't want to be run over. Oh, God. Try this again. No, I can't time warp. Can't time warp while moving faster than 1x while moving over terrain. Whoops. And that's what happens when you time warp. Yes, I got off, but then I landed and killed myself. So we are going to do that. If we haven't crashed. Come on. I think the game may have crashed. Or at least I got it totally confused. Oh, no we didn't. Okay, there we go. Close. We want to go to the 6:51 p.m. Load that. Yeah, it did stop it. Okay. So where are we again? Here, here, and there. Okay. Close. Retract all solar. For safety. And let us decouple. Oh. Okay, I didn't put a pilot on board again. Okay. Good. All right. Transfer. Okay. Brakes off. And we've decoupled. Here we go, Lag City again. Boy, my frame rate really sucks now. But actually, it's not Bill. Well, yeah, it was Bill who was doing it before. Can't remember the last time I had a game lag this badly. Okay. It's just bouncing up, it'll bounce back down. So, while I'm waiting on physics to catch up, I've increased the size of the UI to 150%, and hopefully you guys can see it better. But I need to know, because it looks fine to me, but then again I'm using a big screen. Yeah. Oh look, I have what? I have 2 shuttles, a station, 2 refuelers, and a rover, not counting all the other miscellaneous pieces of junk which are lying around. I believe it was Gamer's Circle who mentioned it to me. Unfortunately, he won't be able to see this tonight because he's in the process right now of driving across the US from the West Coast to the East Coast. So there we go. Oh joy. I forgot about the joys of doing rovers on the Mun. Cheesecake. I'm going to earn every piece of that badge. Okay, there we go. Out. Okay. So what I'm going to do once it comes out, I'm going to park it, and then I'm going to take this rover, unlock the battery. I'm not rover, the fueler. Unlock the battery and try and get it back in. There we go. Okay, so battery is, not battery. Brakes are on, but we're still continuing to slide. Okay. There we go. Okay. This is the one which has the 2 batteries. Okay, that has 44 and this has 100. There we go. Okay. Let us now turn off the brake. Keep our eye on this. Oh, wait. Is the motor turned off? Motor's locked. Yes. Okay. Almost out of electrical charge. We'll leave it here. Figure out what's going on when I come back. Hello, Chupacabras. Well, these aren't the normal wheels. These are from Kerbal Foundries. And this is a full tank of fuel, so there's an awful lot of inertia there. So that's part of what's going on here. Okay. And I don't know why he's continuing to slide. But, alright, I'm heading back. that. There we go. Okay. So there's the decoupler and there's the separatrons. Yep, okay, good. All right, let's do the draft again. Draft to pilot. And Astro Sweat Kerman, you are our pilot. And draft an engineer. And this is Southern Gothic 71, you are our engineer. And that's that. Put that away. Okay. Pull that up. 765, 765 back, good. Okay. And we have liftoff. Liftoff at 22 minutes past the hour. Actually, 44 minutes past the hour, but 3,000 meters, 200 meters per second, doing good. Let us take an eye on that. Yes, that's working right. Raining good, okay, great. 370 meters per second, 6,000 meters. We are at 10,000 meters at 500 meters per second. All right, I'm keeping my eye on the boosters. I want to make sure that they actually do decouple properly. Twenty kilometers, 800 meters per second, approaching first SRB separation. We have a good separation. Down to half throttle on the liquids, on the main engines. AP is 80. We're at 36 and seven. All right. It is a 2-minute 46-second burn and 1 minute and 27 seconds. We are now outside the atmosphere. Okay, we have 38 seconds to the burn. It is again 2-minute 20-second burn. I'm actually going to start a little early. The reason I'm doing this, I want to try to keep it as close to the AP as possible. If I had done the burn when it told me to, we would definitely go past it. Now we're going to go past it anyway, but we have a better chance of yeah. See, now our AP is balanced. Is time to AP is going down very slowly. That's good. AP is here, 44 seconds. When the burn time is equal to the AP, I'll be throttling down again. Okay, 58 seconds, 23 seconds to the burn. 19 seconds to AP, 49 seconds. It'll be full thrust until we're pretty much there. And whoops, what blew up? Stack separator blew up. Okay. Okay, so it would have worked if I had cut the throttle all the way and not just dropped it down. As it is, we're fine. We are in a... Hold on a second. Okay, 132 by 114 orbit. That's great. Okay, I'm not going to worry about that. Let's take a look at our delta V, make sure that we're doing good there. Yes, we got 3600 delta V in this stage, and then 499. Well, there's more than that. Okay, so let us get ourselves into orbit around the Mun. Okay, 838 meter per second burn in 21 minutes. All right. But right now we have a TWR 1.45. If I get rid of this engine, if I deactivate that one, the reason I want to shut down the outer one is because it has the most leverage. That gives us TWR 1.16, which is fine since we're in space. Put down this one also. Doesn't really matter. I mean, if I'm carrying the engines along, and what I could do, actually, yeah, okay, so let me get rid of this engine. 20-minute burn. Okay, we don't need that one. Decouple. Okay. And you don't really need this one either. And by getting rid of these, we're going to have it just reduces the mass because these guys weigh about a ton apiece, maybe a little more. I'm going to decouple that one also. There we go. Okay. And that should be fine. Okay. Let us now okay, and again, I'm not going to let MechJeb do this. I'm going to do it myself. Abort node. Hello, Doc. How are you doing? Those of you who've been around before know that I quite often go in and say hi to Doc at the end of my stream. He's a really good streamer. He has a nice beard also, if you're into that sort of thing. But seriously, he's a good guy. Good guy. I've always enjoyed watching him. My only problem is that he streams when I'm sleeping, usually. So, Doc, does that mean you're on the West Coast somewhere? Or further? Alright. I actually shouldn't have burnt that long. That's okay. Ah, central. Okay. Alright, just curious. Alright, so we are now in a good orbit. The only problem, so to speak, if you want to call it that, is that we are... Yeah, I'll show you. Well, that's our orbit, okay? And we actually need to get down there, so we need to go into a polar orbit. So, what you can do is do a course correction here. Okay. Doesn't really matter where. Add a maneuver. There we go. We're going in almost directly on top. At a good distance out also. Okay. So that's actually a 291 meter per second burn. It's a lot cheaper to do it now than when we get closer. Okay. So that's in 5 minutes. We'll just go ahead and execute it. Okay. I'm going to do this myself. Okay. Okay, it's a 24-second burn. Starting in 15 seconds. Hello, MGB. No, actually, I let it go. I let go half of the. Hold on a second. Let me do this burn and I'll explain what I did. 2, 1. That's good enough. Okay, so MGB. By the way, those of you who don't know, MGB is Angel 125. He makes a whole bunch of really good mods. I always enjoy using his stuff. Anyway, so Angel, what's happened is that there was actually another whole tank segment along with a nose cone. But since I don't need it, because right now we have only half a tank here, I decided to jettison it vertically in order to save mass. So, okay, now our EC is, okay, good. What is, okay, this one. I'm simply turning a little bit to get some solar panels into the sunlight. Just to keep us charged. Okay, great. There we go. And the only reason for that is because I do have this humongous reaction wheel here and another one in here. Okay. So MGB, what's going to be happening is that I'm going to be trying to land this whole thing vertically on the Mun. You can see how the legs drop down below it. If I can do it, then I can, I'll be a step ahead in my refueling. See, normally I would have had to drop the engine things at the back, but in this particular case, given that I'm not allowed to do another mission for this, this mission doesn't do what I need to get all 3 shuttles back, I have to do them all over. So again, I kind of overbuilt it. It had 2 sets of SRBs, and we're seeing what we can do. Okay, so we got that, and so now I tend to like warping not the whole distance. Just because KSP sometimes has problems with floating point, and then things get all messed up. But here we're coming in, we're going to have a very nice and almost polar orbit. It looks like it's going to be around 80 degrees inclination.
So we're going to be down here talking about perfect, isn't it?
That's right. So NGP, I'm doing the shuttle challenge missions, which are on the forum. Oh, it was my pleasure. It was actually it actually gave me a couple of little headaches, but then I also took up Kerbal KCT, Kerbal Construction Time, and the two of them seemed to go together. So, but like I said, it was. I'm glad I was able to do it. I got the bugs fixed. It's working. I saw a bug report that someone is launching it without the need to unpack, but it's still requiring it. So I need to look into that. Excuse me. Okay, PE, we want to circularize at the PE, not the AP, the next PE, create node. That's going to be a 331 meter per second burn in about an hour. Oops. It helps if I take myself out of time warp. Besides, MGB, you're the one who has those wonderful flying saucers. How could I not? Alright, so let me do this. Okay. Again, I'm going to use MechJeb to get there, but I'm not gonna let MechJeb do it. Yeah. The one thing I wish MechJeb had, the problem with MechJeb is that it does calculations very well, but when you're telling it to hold a maneuver node, and that maneuver node tends to wander near the end of the maneuver, it keeps following it and just throws everything off. Oh, good. Let me know how it is. I haven't played the main game for a while, so if you get it done in time, maybe I can slip it in there. Okay, it is a 24-second burn in 1 minute 44 seconds. And for those of you who are wondering, this is still 1.6. I have not upgraded to 1.7 yet. Okay. But I assume, I guess real life is taking precedence? How dare you allow real life to come in front of modding? Not a problem. Whenever you can. Although, you might be able to help me with something. Do you know anything about parachutes and the way they need to be set up in the game? All right, I have a problem with a part. Okay, I'm trying to hold on a second. I'm reviving the B9 shuttle style wings mod. Close. Okay, so okay, and it has a vertical rudder, which has a built-in speed brake and a built-in parachute. The problem is that the parachute, depending on where it's mounted, sometimes goes in the wrong direction. Now the drag is still correct, but the deployment just looks strange. An elliptical, not really, Cave Bear. I mean, you could probably do it, but it's not going to be perfect. Because again, KSP is really only deals with a single. It's not doing end body physics; it's doing single body physics. So yes, you can do it, but it's not going to be accurate, and it's going to get messed up after a little while. Okay, so we have a little bit of a problem here in that. Okay. Have a good night, Astro Sweat. Okay. An hour 44 minutes. Okay, close enough. So now we want to change the PE to about 30. Actually, rather than actually that, remove all nodes after a fixed time of 60 seconds. Create and execute. Yeah, so Angel, I'm not sure if it's the way the model is set up, but when I looked at it, I've looked at it in Blender, I've looked at it in Unity. Hello. Why aren't we getting there? Because we have no electric charge. That's why. Okay, we abandon this until we can get this taken care of. All the EC is down to 0, huh? Nothing's locked or anything, so we'll just have to wait until we drift around to get to the sun. It's gonna take a little bit. Okay, we're getting sunlight now. The reason I'm doing this, I got solar panels on the wings. We'll just stop right here.
And I ought to be cool out, man.
Doc, I think we can forgive you. So, what I'm doing is I'm getting this probe core full up to charge, and I'm going to lock the EC on it. Okay, so now we want to, after fixed time, create and execute.
Let's see, Cross Airport, creating my...
Okay, PE down to 28, that's good enough. A little bit more than I wanted, but that's okay. Alright, so now we want to create we want to circularize. At the next PE, create node. Okay, let's get ourselves positioned there. We have a fully charged up now. The good thing is that these engines generate an awful lot of electricity. Okay. So we have this in 1 hour 38 minutes. Okay. Execute next node. Okay. Abort. Okay. I'm not going to go full throttle, so I'm going to start a little sooner. Twidget Gray, it gives you some science, that's all. Okay, good. Alright, so now the only problem here is that the planet's been rotating underneath us. We are almost perfect 90 degree. How are we doing on delta? We have 1900 delta V. We're much more than enough in order to land this thing. However, I can't afford. I have to land this close. That's where we want to land. Okay. Where are we? We're there. Okay. Okay, it's 149 meters per second, and then I will be able to go. Okay, it should be pretty much on top of it. Okay, so let's go ahead and get ready for that. No, it doesn't do anything with Delta V. It's what I mean. Doc says, "Oh, Mazel Tov. Congratulations." Now do it again. And again, and again, and again. It's a 9-second burn. Hello, Pap 1723. Welcome to the Flying Penguins. Long time no see. You forgive me if I don't pay a lot of attention. I'm trying to land as close as possible to existing ships. Okay. All right, rid of that, and now let's go in for a landing. This is near the South Pole, makes things a little bit more fun. That is a 30-second burn in 11 minutes. And now I'm actually going to do an F5 because I do suspect that I'm going to have to do this a couple of times. Anyway, so Pap, how you doing? And what are you up to these days? Okay. Test this. Good. Okay, good. All right. All right, so let's do this. I want to do a Alt F5, save. 3. Actually, you know something. 11:24 p.m. What I'm going to do is I'm not going to jettison those engines until I'm coming down. I think, okay? That's part of what happened was I had to burn too long and that threw me off. My fault. Okay, this is a 30-second burn. Starting in a minute 30 seconds. Yeah, well, $99 doesn't get you what it used to, and even then, when I grew up, they were around, and it wasn't getting you that much then either. I can only imagine what they're doing now. I mean, really, I had a friend long time ago went to Mako, got the car repainted, and they didn't prepare the car properly. And 2 weeks later, the paint started to peel off. Kid you not. Start burn in 30 seconds. Back to 70%. Okay. Here we go. Okay, let's get rid of those other 2 engines now. Ooh. Okay. He's hoping that those things don't fall on top of our fellows down there. Alright, let's see where we go now. Now the other thing I could actually do is I could actually turn on the thuds. Make it a little bit more balanced. Yeah, let me try that. I only have enough fuel to deal with this. Okay, 105 seconds, estimated burn 33. And now I'm going to be going retrograde up until near the end. That'll help cut down the horizontal velocity. Okay, 33-second burn, impact in 72 seconds. Bombs away! A 25-second burn, 27 seconds to touchdown, impact. Ah, come on, don't do this to me! You're so big. Come. It bounced. Too hard. How fast did I come down? What time? 11:52. I mean, I could, I suppose, ignoring the fact that all my struts are a little messed up there. The real question would be, oh, actually, the shuttle has been damaged. Here, there. One more try. I think so. All right. I'm going to try to not click the wrong things and to try to get down to about 3 meters per second and then maintain that on the way down.